A hacker has reportedly broken into a Chinese supercomputer and is attempting to sell a large amount of the stolen data. A hacker has reportedly stolen a massive amount of sensitive data, including top-secret defense documents and missile schematics, from a state-owned Chinese supercomputer, potentially representing the largest known data theft. Experts believe the dataset, believed to contain more than 10 petabytes of sensitive information, was obtained from the National Supercomputing Center, NSCC, in Tianjin, a centralized hub that provides infrastructure services to more than 6,000 clients across China, including leading scientific and defense agencies. Cybersecurity experts who spoke with the alleged hacker and examined samples of the stolen data he posted online say he appears to have been able to access the massive computer with relative ease and undetectedly dump vast amounts of data over the course of several months. On February 6th, an account calling itself Flaming China posted a sample of the purported dataset to an anonymous Telegram channel, claiming it contained research in various fields, including aerospace engineering, military research, bioinformatics, fusion modeling, and more. The group claimed the information was linked to leading organizations, including the Aviation Industry Corporation of China, the Commercial Aircraft Corporation of China, and the National University of Defense Technology. Cybersecurity experts who reviewed the data claimed the group was offering a limited preview of the purported dataset for thousands of dollars, with full access costing hundreds of thousands of dollars. Payment was requested in cryptocurrency. The purported data samples appeared to include documents marked secret in Chinese, as well as technical files, animated models, and images of military equipment, including bombs and missiles. "This is exactly what I expected to see from a supercomputing center," said Dakota Carey, a consultant at SentinelOne, a cybersecurity firm that is examining the data leaked online as a result of the alleged hack. Supercomputing centers are used to solve massive computing problems. The wide range of samples provided by the vendors really speaks to the diversity of this supercomputing center's clientele, Carey said. He noted that most of these clients would have little reason to maintain their own supercomputing infrastructure. Intellectual value. The Tianjin Center, the first of its kind in China, opened in 2009, is one of several supercomputing centers located in major cities, including Guangzhou, Shenzhen, and Chengdu. According to Mark Hofer, a cybersecurity researcher and author of the blog Netascari, the size of this dataset would make it attractive to hostile state intelligence agencies. They're probably the only ones with the capacity to process all that data and produce something useful. To put things into perspective, 1 petabyte is equal to 1,000 terabytes, and a high-end laptop typically holds about 1 terabyte of data. "I'm aware of leaks from the Chinese cyber ecosystem that are being snapped up very quickly," Carey told CNN. "I'm sure many governments around the world are interested in some of the NSCC data, but many of those interested governments may already have that data." How did the hacker gain access? Hofer, who examined a sample of the leak, reported being able to contact the person claiming to have carried out the hack on Telegram. The attacker claimed to have accessed a supercomputer in Tianjin through a compromised VPN domain. Once inside, the attacker told Hofer that he had deployed a botnet, a network of automated programs that were able to infiltrate NSCC's systems and then extract, download, and store data. Extracting 10 petabytes of data took about 6 months. Carey said this approach had less to do with technical complexity and more to do with architecture. "You can think of it like this. You have access to a lot of different servers, and you're extracting data through this hole in NSCC security. Some of it goes to one server, some goes to another," he said. By distributing the data extraction across multiple systems simultaneously, the attacker reduced the risk of triggering an alert. According to Carey, a defender is less likely to notice small amounts of data leaving a system compared to large amounts of data entering a single location. Carey added that this method, while effective, is not unique. "At least in my view, there was nothing particularly improbable about how they got this information," he said. Vulnerabilities. If the alleged breach is genuine, it points to a potentially deeper vulnerability in China's technological infrastructure. which rivals the United States for global leadership in technological innovation and artificial intelligence. According to Kerry, cybersecurity has long been a known weakness in both the public and private sectors. They have indeed had poor cybersecurity for a long time, across many industries and organizations, he said. If you look at what Chinese policymakers themselves say, cybersecurity in China has not been great. They would say it's still improving. The Chinese government itself has acknowledged this. The country's National Security White Paper, published in 2025, named the creation of robust security barriers for the network, information, and AI sectors as a key priority, noting that China continues to strengthen the development of coordinated cybersecurity mechanisms, capabilities, and platforms to ensure the security and reliability of key information infrastructure.